We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Thunder and the White Sox. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Corey Langford, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Into the box, Brian Cannon, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Brian Cannon.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a ground ball to third. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
First pitch, 7-10.
Hard hit ball to second. And there's one gone to begin the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what do they have to do to get the season off to a good start on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
Langford has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow! Set to get his evening at the plate started, Corey Esparza, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty B, we've got a team here that's been playing some pretty good.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. With no score after a half an inning. Brad Sanders, the right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
At the plate, Adam Turner. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting. Great defense. Good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Curveball, strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Striding in, Terrell Dunbar. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The average for him at 267 on the year. 13 home runs and 44 RBIs. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. To 2-2 now.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Valido will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Bo Law, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And you talk about fitting a profile for a right fielder. Big surprise who brings the absolute bazooka to the game today. That is the right fielder. Don't look for anyone to test this guy.
Standing in now, Mike Hayes. He'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ball 2. And that gets him on the mound. Still managed to get an out on the play. Whoa. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now at the plate, A.J. Valido, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, this was a good start from the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adrian Esparza. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
In there, a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the harder plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Stepping in now, Randall Mad Dog, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. Mad Dog swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Here's the 1-2. Valido on second. Esparza on at first with 2 down. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Still even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Raleigh Toth. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here, 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
David Harvey comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now another 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Mickey Walker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the rate. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready now, Brad Sanders will stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
Brad Sanders.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas. Put some solid wood on it and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
Into the box now, Brian Cannon, as he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. A ball and a strike. ground ball right side. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Now back, the center fielder, Worthing.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Saul Worthing. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third, as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Striding into the box, Corey Esparza. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0. Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
At the plate, Bo Law, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 offering. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Thunder lead this one 1-0. Into the box now, Billy Bradley. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now at the plate, Patrick Bingham. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
So now to the plate, Corey Langford. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Pitch on the way. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Valido is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 14,
Digging in now, Adam Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a two-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
At the plate, Harold Dunbar. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. But a run scores in the inning, and that'll have to be good enough as this solo home run knots things up. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Hayes. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And it's 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Count is 3-2.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Turner is under this one, and he's got it for out number 1.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Valido.
So stepping in, A.J. Valido. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's a ball.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. Stepping in, Adrian Esparza. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Lorenzo Diamond. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Right to him. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now back, right fielder, Raleigh Shaw.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Raleigh Hoff. First offering on its way. Fouled away. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. He'll try again. 1-2. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Raleigh Hoff goes down for route number 2 in the bottom half. David Harvey is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Popped him up. Mad Dog is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Randall Mad Dog. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Harvey is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Now batting, Brad Sanders. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter number 22.
Digging in once again, Brian Cannon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Hey, after that hit right there, Hero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box, Saul Worthing. No balls and 1 strike. Pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Mickey Walker.
The second baseman.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Law is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Billy Bradley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Count remains 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in, Patrick Bingham. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here it comes on 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Standing in now, Corey Langford. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The ball and 2 strikes.
1-2.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Cannon has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, all tied at 1-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the 3rd baseman, Corey Esparza. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. One and 1 to count. And now pitch on the way. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Missed middle.
In now, Bo Law. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's a look over to first. And late reactions, and they got him.
So much for that leadoff single. That was a good move and a pretty quick tag by the first baseman, and it's like the hit never even happened.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw gets him 2 down.
The catcher, number 2, Mike Hayes.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Hayes. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
Bounce towards the second baseman. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. bottom of the 6th inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Adam Turner. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Terrell Dunbar, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good curveball, strike 2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Diamond. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Here's the 2-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Stepping in, Raleigh Hock. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
That's ball 3.
And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Now in the box, A.J. Valito. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. A ball and a strike.
One strike.
Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The bat, number 9, Adrian Esparza.
Digging in to try it again, Adrian Esparza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Line to the right side. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night.
Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Felipe for call enters the ball game to replace the starter, and some may feel he was pulled a bit prematurely.
Yeah, and I'm sure the lefty wants to stay out there too. But this is one of those situations where the manager felt it was time to start playing the matchup game. With the right-handed batter up next, they're hoping this right-handed pitcher gives them a better chance to get an out.
To the plate now, Randall Mad Dog, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball, 2-2. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Scott Jordan will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Scott Jordan.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Sent on the ground out to second. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they pick up no runs on two base hits, no errors, and one man left on. Seventh inning stretch time here at the ballpark. All tied at 1-1. Ryan Greenberg gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Greenberg.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring up the outfielder, David Harvey. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 1-1. This is line to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number one. Stepping into the box, Mickey Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
He's got it. And that's the second out.
Now batter, third baseman.
Ready for another shot now, Billy Bradley. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
0-1.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. It's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Digging in and looking for more, Brian Cannon. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Cam.
The bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, one down.
The center fielder, number 8.
Standing in, Saul Worthing. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
At the plate, Corey Esparza, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-2. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. One hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. All tied at 1-1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Patrick Bingham. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Adam Turner. He singled his last time up. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Swung on and missed. From the windup, the 1-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he misses again, ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Swinging a looper to left. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
It's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. So digging in now, Terrell Dunbar. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boy.
And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. He's safe. The throw is offline. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. James Gray enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Lorenzo Diamond is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Fouled away. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's the 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Another one sent foul. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. Lamar Coates takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Set to swing. Jake Owens to a pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And look at this, a bunt attempt to start the 9th. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
Number 2, Mike Hayes.
Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back easily. Into the box, Mike Hayes, as he rips it on the ground to second. There's one. Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Oh, man, that's just a backbreaker right there. You get the leadoff man to start the ninth, and you're looking pretty good, right? Not when the next guy bounces into a double play. We'll see if they can get the final out and wrap this thing up.
Riding in once again, A.J. Valido. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And the pitch. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. A shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Now batting.
In now, Adrian Esparza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
2-1.
Great job of doubling up with the fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Ready with the 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th, and we are tied 2-2. Jake Owens stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field.
Jake Owens.
Ready once again, Raleigh Toth. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Here's the first pitch to him. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
David Harvey is on deck. That's in there, 3-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And And that misses here, ball 4. And of all things, it's a leadoff walk that puts the winning run on base to start the bottom half.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. At the plate, David Harvey. A winning run is at first base. Quentin Walls will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Only play will be the first, so there you go. The possible winning run is into scoring position now on the sacrifice.
Mickey Walker.
Digging in, Mickey Walker. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally, so that'll set up the double play possibility with one away.
Third baseman, Billy Bradley.
So digging in with a chance to win it here, Billy Bradley, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Grounded down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Always great when a game really comes down to the 9th inning like it did here. They had a chance to walk it off and send their fans home happy, and that's exactly what they did. Lots of smiles around here right now.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Three to 2, the finish in tonight's game. The White Sox came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Lamar Coates claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Blazers and the Lions. Buster Robinson gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Striding in, Richardson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game.
First pitch, 7:05.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Runs up and gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
That's second. The designated hitter, Junior Rodriguez.
Next will be the designated hitter, Junior Rodriguez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
A high fastball is in there. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Fouled off. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. Settling in now, Mad Dog Jackson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses, ball 1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Swinging on 3-0, and he can't keep it fair, so it'll be 3-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. Williams retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Clyde Hall will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in now, Alejandro Rosa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
The designated hitter.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, the one thing that jumps off the page at me is the fact that this team leads the league in doubles, putting themselves in scoring position time and time again. Instead of having to get a few knocks, one base hit gets you right back in the ball game. This offense creates a lot of opportunities.
Yu Na comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate now, Lou Manuel, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. A dozen home runs and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is popped up near second base. Nunez is there, and the side is retired. In now, Colt Snow. He's been feeling pretty good about things recently as you see the numbers over his past 10 contests. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Changeup up of the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
skied into straightaway right. Manuel is there, and he has it for the out.
That is it. The left fielder, Nori Dizzy.
Standing in, Nori Dizzy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes. And he gets the call that time for strike number one. Dizzy tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-2 now.
Whoa, he was swinging out of his shoes on that changeup. Must have looked real good coming in, but a different story once it got near the plate.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Ready with another 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
First delivery to him on the way. Antonio Nunez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Pause, now the pitch. A ball and a strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. 2-2.
2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Lucius Rojas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Fastball just inside. Too high, and it's 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Coming to the plate now, Howard Ruben, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A ball and no strikes. Urban has played well this season, and he's received a good amount of support in all-star balloting as a result. He's third among right fielders coming into today, so we'll wait and see if he ends up getting an invite to the festivities.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
And this one's in the dirt, so he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss here. So it took him 31 pitches, but the side is finally retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Digging in, Bradley Williams.
Leading off for the Lions, the left fielder, number 99.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jesse Irvin.
So striding in, Jesse Irvin, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's down.
He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go! And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Gabe Ryan.
The first baseman.
No balls and a strike to count. 261 the average coming into action here. 5 homers, 26 RBIs. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, 1 strike.
That's popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Howard McKinnon, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. They'll come in here at 263. 9 homers and 21 driven in. The 1-0.
Hey!
Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Ryan gets his lead at first, nobody out. Ball 2.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, Casey Quick. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One and one the count now. From the stretch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, Bobby Perkins hit hard to the right. Foul. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, shortstop, Alejandro Rosas.
Into the box, Alejandro Rosas. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Two and 0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit down the third baseline. Reined in. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Lions on top 5-0. Leading off the inning, Nathan Bird, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's the 0-1. Skied down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes. No, that's down.
Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The center fielder, number 13, Richardson.
Now to the plate, Richardson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
And it misses. 3-1 now. Junior Rodriguez is on deck. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Full count, 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 3-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Stepping in now, Junior Rodriguez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. 2 out, nobody on. Way outside. 1-2.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Lou Manuel. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the 1st out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping up now, Bradley Williams. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bullet back up the middle. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the 2nd out. Ready to take his hacks again, Jesse Irvin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
The last at that, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Mad Dog Jackson. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and that batter didn't miss.
But the runner's back easily. Into the box now, Colt Snow. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the stretch, and a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
For the first pitch, a check at first, and the runner will get back standing. Standing in now, Nori Dizzy, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Lined hard toward right center, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a two-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
In now, Antonio Nunez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Nunez carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That strike two.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
So now to the plate, Lucius Rojas, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. A dive, and he brings it in. And on a fantastic play, the inning is over. One more look at the full extension catch that strands two men on the base paths. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here comes the first baseman, Gabe Ryan.
The first baseman, Gabe Ryan.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-1. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now here it comes. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Stepping up to the plate, Howard McKinnon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's down.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Number 10 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the back rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batting.
Jordan English answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Into the box, Casey Quick. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the pitch.
1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. It's a bullpen game for them now as we have a look at the starters' final line. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Bobby Perkins is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alejandro Rosas comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
From the belt, the pitch down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Yu Na is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yu Na. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
The 0-1 on its way. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. First and second now, 1 man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a curveball ripped down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Perkins is on his way home. He will score as they push their lead to 8 now.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is the reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation for the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
At the plate now, Lou Manuel, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting, number 99.
At the plate, Bradley Williams, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home on the ground to the right side. The second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning 2 on the high chopper. They only get 1, and that allows the runner from third to score.
Ready for another chance, Jesse Irvin. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, this is one of those tough outings as a reliever. Just have to keep throwing strikes and believe sooner or later this inning's going to turn around.
Two out with the man at first. And it's fouled away. Oh, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Lions are out on top 10-0. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Howard Hooven.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1 home.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Manuel is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Nathan Bird.
Stepping into the box, Nathan Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Bird stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Perkins waits on it. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Richard Richardson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Too low, 1-0. Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Miguel Santana gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jesse Irvin.
Jesse Irvin.
Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Now batting, the first baseman, Gabe.
To third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a three-ring circus.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dizzy is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Casey Quick. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike two.
Well, you can see.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Junior Rodriguez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, we've only surrendered